saw special. I'm going way out to the end of the limb to tell you I saw catalyst. I saw spark plug. I saw fire starter.
So the Dallas Cowboys are a team that is in a very interesting situation with their running back room, and I really think that Pollard is about to break out into a superstar. But there's actually a new guy behind him that has been turning so many heads, and he is one of the most interesting guys to watch that we've seen come into the league in many years, and his name is Deuce Vaughn. Vaughn is a 5'5", 176-pound back that is super explosive and athletic, and he literally will get lost behind an offensive line and break out for big gains because of his height. And he's already becoming a fan favorite because of his unique style, and obviously with his frame, he looks like a high school freshman, so if you go to a game, he will draw your eye right away. And even though it is kind of funny to watch him, he truly is a beast and was one of the more underrated and not talked about players in college football last year. Obviously, his dad does work for the Cowboys, but I honestly can't stand how many people were hating on this pick when it happened because of that. But anyways, as I was saying, Vaughn is just such a spark plug, and because of how small he is, he always plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I think things are going to be even crazier in the NFL than they were in college because all the offensive linemen are so huge in this level, and it's going to be super hard to track him with full game speed. The Cowboys really had nothing to lose with this pick coming in the 6th round, and you know they got a steal when even guys like Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith are talking about this guy. I really think the saying "Little Deuce got loose" is really going to catch on quickly once the season gets going, because that was his saying in college. And speaking of his time at Kansas State, last season he put up 1,558 rushing yards with 12 touchdowns, and something that shouldn't be ignored is that he also had 378 yards in the receiving game. This dude has definitely faced his fair share of doubters, as he should for being that size, but all he's done is produce. And it's not like Kansas State played a cupcake schedule either. They had to face teams like Texas, Oklahoma, TCU, and Alabama, and Deuce showed up pretty much every time. So yeah, this dude is just straight dynamite in a small package, and I'm not at all saying he's gonna beat out Tony Pollard because obviously this is his year, but don't be surprised if Vaughn gets a decent chunk of carries throughout the season, and I can't wait to see what he does with them. I know the Cowboys have had some pretty bad playoff chokes over the last few seasons, and that's really all anyone remembers about this team, but the reality is that they had back-to-back 12-win seasons, which is super hard to do in this league, and if Dak Prescott can bounce back and fix his turnover issues, then I think this is the year that they can finally break through with all the offseason additions they made. If you want to see the full breakdown and all the specific details of what the Cowboys did this offseason, then check out my previous video about this team because I put a lot of time into that one and I think it turned out great. But yeah, Deuce is going to be such a fun player to watch over the next few years, and in his first NFL preseason game, he played majority of the second half, and he made the most of it, accounting for 56 total yards, and in just one drive, he had 39 of them, and capped it off with a touchdown. That's really all I have to say for this video. This is really going to be a make or break season for the Cowboys, and even though I'm not a fan of this team, I can't wait to watch some of their new additions because I really feel like they filled almost every hole they had. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe because your support truly means the world. The start of the NFL season is getting so close, and with that, there is so much to talk about, so let me know what you would like to see next. And until then, I will see you all later.